So, hello folks, I'm here with Gerry Bagley, who is a crafter and cosplayer and one of the best known in Ireland, as far as I'm concerned anyway, and you do some really cool, incredible stuff when it comes to LARP and tabletop gaming as well. So, first thing I want to ask you, how did you get into cosplay?
Purely by accident. Long time ago, in the distant year of 2018. No, my apologies, 2008.
Right.
Cosplay was not really a heard thing of in and around the island of Ireland. And I actually stumbled across it on a Wikipedia article, thought, this is cool, how do I do this? And scrubbed from the entire internet will be photographs of me running around in a Naruto Akatsuki jacket and a bleach costume I made out of bed sheets that I stole from my mother's loft and from stuff got from charity shops and from our local haberdashery, because we didn't actually have a fabric shop in town.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I can completely see that. I would definitely be pulling apart anything I could to follow my passion too. Which, kind of have to ask, with the fact that it wasn't really a big thing in 2008, it's now seen a massive surge with like a massive influx with different conventions and stuff like that. How do you think Ireland, the island as a whole, is taken to cosplay?
I genuinely feel so heartened and overjoyed to see how cosplay has expanded so drastically. Back when I started, there was not much buzz about it at all. You would go to a convention that maybe had about 300 people, and by the end of the day, you would know every single cosplayer by name and the shows that they're from. When people asked you for, do you have a social media account for your profile? People would look at you puzzled and think, why? Because the only people who would have them would be creators like Yaya Han or Jessica Neary. And now everyone under the sun has a TikTok or an Instagram to showcase not only just their wonderful costumes, but how they create them, performances they can do. And with the massive growth and expansion of cosplay and conventions and events of all shapes and sizes, just cosplay has absolutely exploded. And the friend groups and activities that have come through that are just the greatest thing to have seen.
It is fucking unreal to see. And just on that, seeing the amount of people walking around here and you see them face on, all detailed, all perfect, everything is in place. And then on the back, some of them even have their @, their social medias on the back of their costumes, which is great to see as well. It gets that recognition out.
Absolutely. You know, you have a 3-second conversation. Great thing about cosplay is when you can see someone's like, oh, you're so-and-so from so-and-so series. I love that show. Let's connect over this. With how big conventions get at this point, it's really difficult to make those connections. So being able to see someone's tag or business card or QR code, whatever it may be, to be able to reach out, make that connection, find community, it's just a fantastic way to go about it. And I love to see it going every year.
Moving on as well, I want to mention too, because I said not just cosplayer, but crafter as well.
Yes.
And I kind of want to rope in Arachnid FX here too.
Yes.
We were standing here just checking out the amount of folks that are coming up, asking questions. Yous are putting together something like, are you seeing a lot of the effect stuff just because it looks like proper premium stuff you have here in normal cosplay?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Like lines are being blurred between amateur, professionals, and crafters across the board. Arachnid FX is a professional TV and film special effects studio, yet we stock all sorts of materials. Everything that we use in the industry gets used by cosplayers in the community here as well. We cater to all sorts of people. Anything that we use, we sell to the general public there as well. And seeing people's skills and sharing those skills with one another is just absolutely fantastic. It absolutely explodes. Social media has been a massive boon to that. When I started, I knew nothing about sewing. I was just borrowing my aunt's sewing machine and just having a go at that. The only way that I was able to develop my skills further at that point in time was to do a bachelor's degree in theatre design. Whilst now we have incredible resources over the past 10 years, YouTube has been a great boom. You have cosplayers have come through the ranks who are selling books on what they've done, how they've developed their skills and their journeys. You have people in professional industries, or people like myself who started in cosplay, who got into the TV, film and theatre industries through doing cosplay. And I've just through my passion and dedication to improving, have come long, long ways. And another great element of cosplay is that it can take you all sorts of directions, whether that is through crafting, honing skills, learning new skills, finding what skills you want to hone and specifying in that, or going broad spectrum across any kind of craft and skill, regardless of financial input or passion or where you want to dedicate yourself, or through elements like performance on stage, at conventions, through competition, through traveling, through education. It's such a broad spectrum and brings in so many different communities.
Moving on from just using these kind of things or using these skills as different abilities and such, you've done something that I think is really cool, and I want to give praise and I want to speak on it because a lot of people might look at cosplay as a hobby. You've been to premieres. Can you tell us a bit about taking cosplay to the next level at that point?
It is a true element of taking your passion to the next level. Requires a lot of time and dedication and investment. I have taken my passion for cosplay. I've taken that through to further education. Through that, I've worked on theatres, films, events across Ireland, the UK, and Europe. And that has offered me opportunities that I couldn't have dreamed of, like guesting at events or dressing up in my own cosplay for premieres and events like conventions and the likes. You get to meet people that you wouldn't otherwise get to, and making connections, talking about your hopes and your passions, which can be quite vulnerable at sometimes, as the general nerdy populace like myself, we 15-year-old Gerry could hardly believe that he would be ending up dressing up as the Predator or Doctor Strange and being in the centre of London Leicester Square or Dublin premieres for Marvel or the Predator or anything at all.
Yeah. It is an incredible achievement. So well done, gotta say.
Thank you very much.
I want to ask you a question now on something that melds the two. There's a Venn diagram I see that's happening a lot, and it's nice to see as well, where cosplay and tabletop role-playing, because I'm tabletop,
Absolutely.
cosplay, they are hitting a serious Venn diagram in the likes of LARP, which is live-action role-playing. And I've seen posts about Fantasy Forest, Fan Forest, the online perspective of it as well. Can you tell us a bit about these things? Because a lot of people aren't aware of these events.
Absolutely. Hitting the note of what I topped on earlier on about like conventions and cosplay as well. There are broad spectrums that touch many people of different kind of communities there as well. And it's a good entry point down a dark rabbit hole of very expensive hobbies. So people who may find that they enjoy cosplay, but also enjoy Dungeons and Dragons may find what connection through the two. What I enjoy about dressing up is inhabiting a character. What I enjoy about Dungeons and Dragons is living out that character. But through cosplay, they're able to inhabit other characters. And through LARP, they're able to inhabit their own characters.
It's a growing scene. I mentioned to yourself, Empire is a growing aspect. Fan Forest. There's talk about trying to get one here in Ireland as well, because I've mentioned it before. We've got castles, we've got wide open fields, we've got historic battlefields.
It's all there ready to be used.
Why do the Americans get Ren fairs and we don't?
Because we have lived it. We've lived that experience.
That is true. That is true. And last little self-indulgent question for myself. I have to give praise more than anything. I don't want to say it's your most famous crafts or cosplay, but the fresh cut grass, I have to say,
Yes.
that was an inspired piece, because you took a character that a lot of people were like, they could embody it, they could get a theme. You gave it a form. So I want to say that was great, excellent, well done.
Thank you very much. Fresh cut grass holds a very important part in my metal chest, and the passion dedication from bringing Sam Riegel's fictional character into my own craft and creating a creature that other people can love spending 2 months designing and planning how I was going to make that, realizing I was short on time and building it in 14 hours, and then doing the rigorous upkeeping and touches to that, and coming full circle around and meeting the Critical Role cast at MCM Comic Con in London, and joining them up on stage to showcase Fresh Cut Grass is truly magical moment, and I think it's been a staple within not only the cosplay community, but within the Critical Role community and tabletop role-playing community abroad as well.
Yeah, I have to, again, commend you, because that is, for a lot of people, goals and dreams, and you got to live it through your passion. You use your passion as a vehicle to achieve something that people can only dream of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Thank you very much.
Gerry, as a crafter, as a cosplayer, as a person who's led panels, lifting up your passion, your niche, whatever you want to call it, thank you very much for chatting to me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Thank you.